Walk into any hardware store this month and look at the shelves carefully. Some of the things you have bought your entire life are not coming back. Not because they sold out, because they are being removed on purpose. And the last shipments are landing in stores right now this June. I am going to show you 15 of them. Not snacks, not toys. Things you would actually want in an emergency. The bulb that still works when the power flickers. The medicine you grab at 2 in the morning. The engine that runs when the grid does not. Each one is disappearing in 2026. Some are already gone in half the country. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to put in your cart before the final trucks stop coming, and why the simple, durable version is always the first to go. Welcome to the Survival Research. If you're not subscribed yet, hit subscribe and the bell, because this is where we dig up what the industry would rather quietly bury. Now let me show you what is actually leaving the shelves. Start with the most ordinary thing in your house, the fluorescent tube. The long white tube in your garage, your basement, your workshop ceiling. For decades, it was the cheapest, reliable light you could buy. As of January 1st, 2026, it is banned from sale in a wave of states: California, Vermont, Maine, Rhode Island, Colorado, Oregon, and more. Canada banned the manufacture and sale of most Mercury fluorescent lamps nationwide on the same date. This is not a rumor. It traces back to an international treaty called the Minamata Convention, signed by 147 countries. The reason given is the mercury inside each tube. Stop for a second. 15 items. Every one of them something you would want in a blackout, a storm, or a long emergency. The lighting that does not need a smart bulb and a phone app. The cold medicine that actually clears your head. The generator you can refuel from a can. I could not fit the full list of replacements and stockpiling math into this video. Where to buy each one before it is gone. What the legal substitute actually costs. The 3 items vanishing so quietly that almost nobody has noticed yet. It is all in the suppressed file, step by step. Scan the QR code on your screen or hit the first link in the description and get it now. Let me keep going. Here's what nobody tells you about that fluorescent tube. Even where it is still legal, the lead time to get one has roughly doubled, and prices have climbed more than 30% in a single year. The factories are already shutting down. The shelf is the last place these exist. A bulb you could buy for $1 is becoming a thing you hunt for online. Still watching? Then you already understand something most people refuse to see. The shelf is not permanent. It never was. Subscribe and share this with someone who still thinks they can buy what they need the day they need it. Everything I am holding back, the full survival stockpile list, is in the file the convenience industry hates. Scan the QR code on your screen or hit the first link in the description and get it now. Now stay with me, because the next 13 are the ones almost nobody is talking about. Item number 2, the portable gasoline generator. The one you pull out when the lights go off for 3 days. In California, the small engine inside it is being regulated out of existence under a rule called Assembly Bill 1346. New gas-powered generators must meet zero emission standards, which effectively ends their sale. You can still run the one you own, but buying a new one, or finding replacement parts, is already getting hard and expensive. And remember, what California bans, other states tend to copy within a few years. Item number 3, the oral decongestant in your medicine cabinet. The little pill you take when your sinuses lock up. The Food and Drug Administration has formally proposed removing oral phenylephrine from the market. It is the active ingredient in dozens of products. Sudafed PE, Dayquil, Mucinex, Sinus Max. Once that order is final, manufacturers must reformulate or pull the product entirely. Some pharmacies already stopped stocking it years ago. Item number 4, frozen juice concentrate. That little can of concentrated orange juice that lasts months in the freezer. Coca-Cola, the parent company, confirmed it is ending Minute Maid frozen concentrate in the United States and Canada. Once the current inventory runs out, it is gone for good. For anyone who keeps a deep freezer for emergencies, that was months of shelf-stable vitamin C in one small can. Item number 5, whole categories of pantry snacks. More than 20 packaged snack products are being cut in a single corporate purge this year. Plants are closing. One historic factory shuts its doors this very month in June. The lesson is not about chips. The lesson is that any single item you depend on can vanish with no warning. Item number 6, the screw and incandescent bulb in your closet and oven. The general service incandescent was phased out years ago, and despite political back and forth, it has not meaningfully returned to shelves. Manufacturers threw out their stock, and the production lines are gone. Getting them back is not a switch you flip. Item number 7, older mercury thermometers and certain mercury switches. The same treaty driving the lighting bans is closing the door on mercury devices across the board. Item number 8, the gas chainsaw, leaf blower, and lawnmower. The same California small engine rule reaches all of them. The tools that cut your firewood when no truck is delivering propane. Item number 9, the cheap two-stroke engine tools that ran on a gas and oil mix. As emission rules tighten, the simplest, most repairable small engines are the first to disappear. A two-stroke engine you can fix with a screwdriver is worth more than a sealed battery you cannot open. Item number 10. Replacement parts for gas generators and small engines in restricted states. Even before the engines themselves vanish, the spark plugs and carburetor components dry up first. The advice from people who tow generators across state lines is simple. Buy the parts now in a state that still sells them. Item number 11. The high color rendering fluorescent tubes used in workshops. These had a temporary exemption in some states. That exemption is expiring. Item number 12. Pin base and linear fluorescent fixtures, not just the bulbs. When the bulb is banned, the fixture that only takes that bulb becomes electronic waste. Item number 13. Certain store brand staples killed by raw material cost. When a single ingredient like cocoa spikes, entire product lines get discontinued and may never come back. Item number 14. Built in recreational vehicle generators in some markets. The same small engine rule reaches the generator bolted into your camper, the one that keeps your food cold off the grid. Item number 15. The quiet one, the reliable, repairable, off-grid version of almost everything. Notice the pattern across all 15. The thing being removed is almost always the simple one. The one you could run without a network, a subscription, or a battery you cannot replace. That is not an accident. A product you can fix forever is a product nobody can sell you twice. Let me be honest about what this is and what it is not. This is not a claim that the government is coming for your house. Most of these are emission rules, Mercury rules, and corporate cost cuts. But the result is the same no matter the reason. The shelf is emptying of the durable, the repairable, the independent, and the replacement is almost always something that needs power, a signal, or a payment to keep working. So here is the choice. You can wait and find out which of these 15 you needed only after the last shipment is gone. Or you can walk in this week while the final June trucks are still arriving and put the durable version in your cart while it still exists. I pinned a comment with the 3 items vanishing the quietest, the ones not even on most lists yet. The full stockpiling breakdown with exact products and what to buy first is in the suppressed file linked below. If this opened your eyes, subscribe so you do not miss the next one, and share it with someone who still believes the shelf will always be full. The things they made disappear did not stop being useful. They just stopped being profitable to sell you forever. The simple bulb, the pull cord engine, the pill that worked, the can that lasted. None of it failed you. It was taken off the shelf while you were not looking. Now you know what to grab before the trucks stop coming. And you know why waiting is the one move you cannot undo.